Hello there, everybody. It's been a while since I've last spoken to you like this, and just quite a while. But this doesn't feel right now. So, you know, give me a second. I'll be right back. There, that's better. So, as you all know, I've sort of been gone from YouTube and such. It's been over 2 months at this point since I haven't done one of my traditional pitch videos, and I wanted to sort of give you all an explanation on why I haven't really been doing those videos. Well, to start off, in July, I was doing a lot of those casting videos. Even like all the way back in February, that's when I really started that fan casting series. And I don't know if you noticed this, but by the end of it, I was getting really burnt out to the point where I didn't even enjoy making video content anymore. And then that was when, after all that was done, by the end of it, I was like, thank God I'm done with these fan casting videos. I can go back to doing pitch videos. And so when I was doing the pitch videos, I was like, okay, let me do the Five Nights at Freddy's one, since I had already, like, that was sort of the big series that I started out with. So I went back to do Five Nights at Freddy's Ruin. And then I saw one that said, oh, at least for a long time, was, oh, what are you going to do for the Fox Universe DC? And so I was like, okay, let me do that. That way, whenever I get back to the what if the DCU, what if the MCU was the DCCU, I could have that base there. And so I very much wanted to have that done. And by the time I did that video, it was like, okay, I got to start getting ready for the next one. And the next one I was going to sort of do was the like, what if instead of the DCAU, it was the MAU. So instead of the DC animated universe, it was the Marvel animated universe. And I was sort of trying to get that ready and all, trying to get ideas. But when I was putting that together, I was getting closer and closer to making a short film. And you all probably saw the trailer that I posted on here, and it was very much a passion project of mine, and I wanted to very much put a lot of more focus on that short film since we were getting closer to actually making it, since like we had been doing a lot of pre-production and development for it, and basically, oh, this is like, we're here now, we have to actually start getting ready to make it, we're only a few weeks away. So that's why I initially took a step back from YouTube, so I could focus on finishing that and actually making that. And then in August, when we filmed it, or when it was filmed, I was like, okay, I can start getting ready to go back to YouTube. But around that time as well, that was when we were in post-production for the short film, and I was like, well, I really don't want to take too much away from that post-production period. So I was like, okay, I'll stay back from YouTube so I can continue to focus on the short film. And then September came around, and then I was like, okay, September's here. Sort of post production is winding down. We're getting done. We're sort of finished editing. We're sort of done with the actual music for it and all of that. And so I was like, okay, I'll go back to making YouTube videos. But then by the time I wanted to start doing videos again, the film festival that I was helping out with and I was part of, I was like, oh, I need to focus on that now. And so that was another thing of, okay, I'll put off doing YouTube videos and I'll go back and focus on doing the film festival that I was helping out with. And so it was very much just a lot of stuff was happening to where I can't put my full focus on YouTube as much anymore, or at least at that point, because of all the stuff that was happening in my personal life that was happening in personal slash professional life. So I couldn't really do all that I wanted to do for YouTube because of my personal and professional life. And that's sort of why I haven't made a lot of videos here in a long time. But that was also around a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago, I'm not 100% sure. That was when the trailer for my short film was done, and I wanted to give it to you all. I wanted you all to see it, even if it wasn't fully finished or like it needed some tweaking. I was just so excited to have the trailer out, and I was like, here's the trailer that I want people to see. And I hope the majority of you watched it, or if you haven't, I hope you can go over and watch it, the Ghostlight trailer, and because it was a film that I'm very proud of. And again, it's one of those things that just a lot of stuff in life started getting in my way from doing this. And I very much enjoy doing YouTube. YouTube is one of the things that I've always wanted to do. I always wanted to make content for YouTube. And so now being able to come back to it is very happy for me. I'm very happy to come back to it. And especially with that, the film festival is done. I'm done filming a short film. I do plan on making another short film, so I'll let you guys know a little bit ahead of time when that starts getting, like, whenever I start getting ready to do another one. But yeah, I very much wanted to give this update to you all because I feel like you deserve to know. Because the last time you heard from me was just me putting up a post saying, oh, hey, a lot of stuff is happening. I'm not going to be able to, I got to step away from YouTube for a bit. Or I think the last post I made that wasn't a YouTube video was me saying, oh, there are some technical difficulties, I'm not going to be able to do it, and then I just ghosted everyone for a while. So yeah, I'm very much now going to be coming back to YouTube. And now with my new camera, the videos are going to be looking a bit differently. I'm going to be sort of in this location. Now, again, my camera sort of autofocuses, so if I come in and out of focus, I mean, that's normal for my videos at this point. But yeah, I'm sort of going to be in this corner now. I'm not really going to be at my laptop or my computer anymore doing that webcam. I'm going to be holding the microphone in my hand more. I'm going to be more expressive with mainly just one hand. So we'll see how it is. I'm not going to promise what the next video is going to be because I don't want to put too many eggs in a basket yet. Because prior, I had a full schedule, like, oh, this is what the next video is going to be. Stay tuned for that next video because it's going to be about this. I don't want to do that because I feel like I was promising a lot of stuff that I couldn't deliver on. And I don't want to give false promises anymore. I want to be able to deliver to you all the videos that I think you deserve to see. And yeah, so I do expect to do pitch videos in the future. There are some other video ideas as well that I have that very much just deal with the history of comic book films and superhero films, because that's something I've always been interested in, is the history of how a certain movie was made, or like the process of how we got from point A to point B. I've always been interested in that, and I want to be able to finally give that interest to you. Like, for example, one of the videos that I have in my head is that I want to be able to talk about the history of Spider-Man and how Spider-Man went from a live-action TV show in the 70s and how that actually became a movie in certain countries and how it progressed to where we are now with the MCU, and even some of that stuff in the middle of that, the James Cameron of it all, the Roger Corman stuff, the Tobe Hooper Spider-Man movie that actually got very close to getting made. The script is even written. I haven't read it, but I want to. I feel like that's the one script I want to read the most. But yeah, I want to be able to properly do videos for you. I don't want to just half-ass it like I did with the fan casting videos near the end of it, because by the end of that series, I was just ready for it to be done. But yeah, I have some ideas in the back of my head ready to go. Like, some of the people that have posted as I've been away have just been someone saying, oh, what would you do if you were doing, like, do your vision of the Fox X-Men stuff and do a Cyclops trilogy and do like an X-Men Origins Storm movie. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do all of that, but I do have ideas of if I were to do an X-Men series for Fox. And just some other stuff I have rattling. Like, for the longest time, one of my rules was don't do a Marvel Animated Universe. Like, what if the DCAU was the MAU? One of my things was never do that. But then I started thinking about it. And then I started writing down ideas. I'm like, okay, maybe I could do this. Maybe I could do this, and it might be interesting to some people. And so, yeah, that's something I want to maybe dip my toe in. But I'm not going to confirm anything yet. I am definitely not going to confirm any of that yet. Just know that some ideas in the pipeline. So yeah, I hope you all forgive me for being on such a long hiatus and basically not telling you guys anything of what was going to be happening. I'm sorry that I did that to you all, and I hope that if you've been staying around for this long through thick and thin, that you will A, forgive me, and B, look forward to what is going to be happening in the future, because I do have plans and I want to be able to share those plans with you. But yeah, that has just been a quick update on what has been going on in my life and a quick little tease of what's going to be happening in the future. So again, thank you all so much for joining me on this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That way you can be up to date with all the videos I have here on the channel. Also, hit the notification bell. That way you can be notified whenever a new video like this comes your way. Well, not like this, but like pitch videos and stuff. That way you can be notified whenever another pitch video or something similar in those veins comes your way. But until then, I've been MrEliMac. You've been the audience, and I hope you all have a great rest of the day.